Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your September 2025 love reading. So this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn. How you doing? If you're new here, welcome. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Leave your comments. If not, check out your moon or rising sign. And if you're returning, thank you for all of your beautiful energy and your support. All right, let's see what's coming in for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, let's do it. What do we got? Light bulb moment, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. All right, y'all are going to be seeing things very clearly in September. Also, I wanted to let y'all know when I was pre-shuffling, the Ace of Pentacles popped out. That's your earth energy. So some sort of new opportunity, whether that's love, project, money, a business, something, right? We are focusing on love, but if you bounce early from the reading because you think it doesn't resonate, you miss little pockets that could talk also about money and career. So stick around to the end of the reading. When I clarify, things can switch up. What's up? Reading up, doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. Some of you, this could be a newer connection where you're still interested. This reminds me very much of Hermit energy, Virgo, where you're researching, you're uncovering, you're looking into something or someone, and it's going to give you some sort of realization about this connection. Lucky break, good fortune, good things coming, turning point. There's your earth energy, all that green. Yeah, with that Ace of Pentacles, this could be, again, some sort of new commitment, a new commitment at work or in a relationship, something's going your way. This reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune as well. So a new opportunity for Capricorn for love, but other areas. Repo, default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. Y'all might be, because it looks like money and career and all of that's going well for y'all. You could be connected with somebody who they come to you time and time again for help. It doesn't have to be financial, but it could for some of you. And you're realizing something here about a connection. Like somebody's always leaning on you. Again, it doesn't have to be financially, but that's what it feels like. Sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. All right, somebody could be trying to make you a side piece, and that's what you discover as well. Let's get into the tarot and see what is up. All right, what does Capricorn need to know about September? Love. Let's do a couple shuffles and see what the hell is going on. If y'all want a private reading, my email is below in the description box. I take a few at a time. There still are a few spaces available. My website is down, so just email me if you want a private reading. All right, what does Capricorn need to know, please? Person on your mind, you're connecting with, stalking, they're stalking you, you're currently with, just whomever this is for y'all. All right, Capricorn, let's get to it. All right, what's coming in September in love? All right, let's take a look at the recent past. What went down? The Eight of Pentacles. Well, you guys were hard at work. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Maybe you were just putting all your time and energy into work, working on yourselves, maybe working on a relationship. The Eight of Pentacles is like, it's that slow energy. It's like that day in, day out grind, right? Working on a specific skill. Again, but if we're talking about love, putting more time and effort into a person or they were you. What's going on right now? We've got the Knight of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Let's see what's on this person's mind before we get to that Knight of Wands. The Six of Swords, the water Uber has arrived. Moving on, right? It feels like you guys, this could have been somebody that you work with also, or you have the same skill, mindset, something like that. Maybe you do the same type of profession or it was at work. For some of you, discovering this person's true intentions is your lucky break as well. But again, as a side note, y'all have some sort of new project coming in or some sort of financial stability your way as well. Yeah, the sneaky link, because currently we've got this Knight of Wands. That can be like the player of the deck. I think you guys are pursuing things in your life, Capricorn, but I also feel like when it comes to love and this person on your mind, they feel you moving away or they come in with passion. This could be like just physical. This could be somebody that's very in and out of your life. They may have even told you, oh, I want to put work and effort in this time. Or they showed you that energy, but then they exited just as fast as they came in. You're either moving on or they are moving on. What do they think that you want? or the energy you're in. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're on to somebody here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They could also view you as like running from them because you feel like something's off here. The Seven of Swords is like avoiding a situation, putting a plan in place, maybe because this person has been sneaky, or it's almost like you're just having this some sort of like realization about a situation here, Capricorn. That's what it feels like. How do they feel about you deep down? The King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Interesting. How are they going to be moving forward though? The Two of Pentacles. Y'all, be careful somebody's not married or involved here. The King of Cups, it doesn't have to be a water sign, but the King of Cups can be somebody that, you know, is in a relationship. Like it would be like an established relationship outside of your connection. There's some sort of long-term emotional investment going on here, but their plans are to juggle. This could be somebody going back to someone as well, y'all. So if you... doesn't have to be newly dating someone, but those of you Capricorn where this is a little bit newer energy, or you've known this person before, something like that, like this kind of off again, on again type thing. Just be careful who you allow in your energy because they could take off. They're juggling. What's going on behind the scenes? What's hidden? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Walking away. Like, again, because the Knight of Wands loves to exit but hates to stay. He's typically riding in for some sort of physical energy, or, you know, a wink wink, or, you know, again, his energy it's just not consistent, and it's non-committal because it feels like they have something going on somewhere else. They're going to view you as catching on to that. There's sneaky energy here, or you're going to start avoiding them because you're catching on. Remember, sneaky link, light bulb moment, like, yeah. With that Ace of Pentacles that fell out when I was pre-shuffling your Earth energy, I do think you guys have something new. There's like an investment tied to it, money, career, something like that, that you've been focusing on. And then this person comes in out of nowhere, either a new connection or somebody that resurfaces, but their energy hasn't changed. They're flighty. They're like on a break from somebody or something like that. So just be careful because somebody's going to walk. And that's what you don't see coming. What's your advice? What's your advice? The Empress. Yeah, so Libra, Taurus energy. The Empress is right below this King of Cups. She can be a wife or a mother to this King of Cups children. Remember, it's just energy. It doesn't matter, male or female. They're also telling you, like, know your worth. You're an Empress, whether you're male or female. You're the entire package. Like, the level, the energy seems different. You're dealing with a Knight of Wands energy. Who's sneaky, they're not telling you something. Again, they could be on a break from somebody else. Maybe this Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. What's the outcome, Capricorn? The Ten of Pentacles. There's your Earth energy. Yeah, there's a long-term relationship or a marriage going on here. Now, the other side of this is you guys are in a long-term relationship and there's like something going on the side here. Like you're married to somebody who's doing this to you, or you're in a long-term relationship or a marriage and somebody's tempting you with this energy. King of Cups, Empress, Ten of Pentacles. This is like marriage. This is long-term, but we've got somebody juggling around this. They already have on their mind that you're going to move on or they're going to move on. It's very quick energy. Like they come in quickly, but then they leave quickly. This could be somebody tempting you at work as well. Maybe they've done this in the past. That's why you're in that Seven of Swords. Just be careful. It feels a little sneaky. Three of Cups, yeah, at the bottom of the deck. That's the overall energy. So, you know, that Three of Cups is, you know, could be an outside influence. Like they've got something else going on outside of this relationship. All right, Capricorn. You guys are smart and stable. I don't think you're going to entertain this, but you definitely have somebody tempting you or, you know, around you. And it just feels like this person is on a break from somebody else, or somebody like got kicked out of their relationship or their home. And they're like, oh, I'll just go check out, you know, I'll go do my thing. I'll see what Capricorn's up to. It's something like that. All right, let's clarify this bad bitch of a reading. All right, Spirit, what's the most important message for Capricorn for September regarding love? What's coming in for Capricorn in love? September 2025. All right, so what do I see? I see a lot of water. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces going on here. Of course, I see your earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Could be anybody, y'all. I'm just naming the signs. All right. What does Capricorn need to know about love? September. September, love. Capricorn. All right, let's do this. Let's do it. We're getting to it. All right, so why is your overall energy in love for September the Three of Cups in reverse? What's this about? Why is this the overall energy, Spirit? What does Capricorn need to know about this Three of Cups in reverse? The Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going to be presenting you with a new opportunity. There's passion around it with the Ace of Wands. So you guys have probably had some sort of like physical attraction to this person, or if it's brand new or fairly new, there's a strong physical attraction. What's this Ace of Wands about? The Queen of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I got to get one more card on that. You might have your sword up. You're setting some boundaries with this person, standing on business perhaps, but Queen of Swords, yeah, and the Eight of Cups. This could also, sometimes the Queen of Swords can be an ex. Somebody's walking away from another person here. But I think for them, and I think that's true for some of you, and they're coming over to you. But I also feel like with that Queen of Swords, like you're speaking your truth, you're setting boundaries, you've got your sword up. You don't totally trust the situation because you know they're going to leave or they left before. You're going to take that sword and kick them the hell out, it looks like. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in the past with the Two of Pentacles? A lot of you guys are just focused on work, or you work with this person, you know this person's a player or a juggler. Others of you were just not even focused on love or anybody in particular, really. Just focusing on finding balance in your life, you know, working hard, getting your money together. You had a lot going on. And then now, and remember, everybody's on a different time frame. So some of you, this hasn't happened yet. Just keep in mind. But the present energy is showing a Knight of Wands coming in. Yeah, with the Four of Wands. Y'all, this person's married or they're in a relationship. But there's something going on within that connection. Sagittarius energy with that Knight of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here with the Ten of Wands? But they're burdened by something. Somebody's kicking this person out of the house or out of a relationship, something like that. They're burdened, they're stressed, they got a lot on their plate. And so on their mind is moving away from something and heading your way. What's the Six of Swords? That's just what this feels like, y'all. Six of Swords. Yeah, the Emperor. Emperor, Aries energy. Emperor is typically a father, a husband. Somebody's getting kicked out of their house or getting kicked out of a relationship. What's this Emperor with the Six of Swords? Why is this here? What does Capricorn need to know with the Emperor? Yeah, Five of Swords. They have bad intentions, y'all. Y'all need to sage your entire life for the month of September. Five of Swords is somebody that's played some mind games or they have some trickery up their sleeve. This person's either married or in a long-term relationship. And something's going on in their current situation. So, you know, they feel like they're just going to take a little space, take a little time, and then they're coming your way. They see you sitting in the Seven of Swords. You may have been through this with this person before, or if it's a newer connection, like you're catching on pretty fast here. What's the Seven of Swords about? And the Two of Swords to block them out. Choices and decisions. And in this deck, she's got a blindfold on, but she's still like aiming right at her target. It's almost like I don't even need to see it clearly because I feel it. With the Two of Swords, cutting you out, ignoring you, blocking you out. Some of you, this has happened in a previous relationship, so you see it a mile away. Or again, you know this person. You know what they're up to. What's this Two of Swords? Page of Pentacles. You're not that worried about it. There's your energy, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles. You're like, yeah, I'm just going to focus on potential new opportunities in my life. This could even be somebody that like you friend zoned in the past, but like there's an attraction. It could be like a situationship. Why do they feel the King of Cups? This is what's going on in this person's emotions. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Can be anybody. What's this King of Cups? Yeah, with the Magician. Virgo, Gemini energy. Why the King of Cups? Why the King of Cups with the Magician? What's this about? And the Sun. Leo energy. There's a very strong attraction, like this magnetic pull that they feel towards you. Could be a little manipulative. I mean, obviously, especially with that Five of Swords on the mind. I mean, even the Magician and the upright can be, you know, the gift of the gab. They got something long-term going on here outside of you, or you're in a long-term relationship and somebody is approaching you. But there's mind games going on here. They know that you see them clearly. With the sun, illumination, right? Leo with the sun, Virgo, Gemini with the Magician. And this person could even have children with someone, but with the sun, they feel empowered by you. They feel light and fun. You guys have a good time together, or you've had a good time together. Why is the sun here? And the Seven of Cups, yeah. Keeping their options open. Emotionally, though, they feel maybe in the past they were able to create illusions and some sort of manipulation with you. But I don't really feel like you're taking the bait this time. Yeah, just be careful. The theme here is somebody's in a very long-term relationship, a family dynamic, a marriage, something like that. They're having problems, and so they're veering out here. Take it how it resonates, but good Lord. Why is their intentions throughout September are the Two of Pentacles? Is the Two of Pentacles. There's that Ace of Pentacles again that flew out when I was pre-shuffling. This person might woo you as well. Like, their plan is to juggle you and someone else. They're not going to tell the other person about you. They're planning on telling you about the other person. I think a lot of you guys already know this, that's going on, or you will. They're coming at you a very fresh, friendly energy, like, but they're keeping their options open, creating some sort of illusion. But what you can expect from them, their actions throughout September, is to juggle Two of Pentacles. And with the Ace of Pentacles, again, this could be like a gift. You know, they buy you a cup of coffee, they buy you lunch, they buy you dinner. Something's going on with this person. What's this Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles? What is this? They might even just be presenting themselves as, you know, giving you the opportunity, like a commitment, like a fresh start, a new start. But I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, the Death card. They're going through some sort of transformation, but it's in another relationship. You've got Scorpio energy. For some of you, they're dealing with a person who just flat out ended it with them, was like, get the F out of my life. And so they come over to you. What's this Death card? With the King of Cups. Yeah, a lot of Scorpio energy there. Death, King of Cups. But we got the King of Cups again. Their intentions are to juggle you because they're already in a long-term relationship. And whatever that relationship is outside of your connection, they feel like it's like the separation isn't going to be forever. It's almost like they're waiting for somebody to cool down. Oh, Lord. What is wrong with people, Capricorn? What's in the hidden factors coming that you don't see? Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's leaving a relationship. There you are, Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But this could also be somebody they're involved with. Queen of Pentacles can be like the wife, mother to your children, father to your children, whatever. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, Five of Wands. They're fighting with this Queen of Pentacles. That's what's coming that you don't see. They're leaving that person's kicked them out, something like that. They're not going to tell you all of this, though. That's the problem. Or, you know, again, some of you are involved with somebody that's stepping out, but you're going to catch on. What is Capricorn going to do with this energy with the Five of Wands? That's like, you know, putting you in competition. Yeah, that somebody's giving to somebody else with the Six of Pentacles. This person's probably going to try to shower you with stuff, gifts, taking you out to eat, or like it's, you know, taking you out, like wanting to go on a date, giving to you, but they're giving to somebody else, or their energy's been giving to somebody else. What's your advice? What does Spirit want to point out to you? We've got an Empress here. Now, we had an Emperor up here, Empress and Emperor. So again, these two are typically married, or they have children together. Divine masculine, divine feminine. What's this Empress? What do we need to know here for Capricorn? And the Six of Wands. Love yourself, right? I mean, the Empress is like, you know, doesn't come around often. Spirit's trying to tell you, listen, make sure you stay in that Empress energy, whether you're male or female, right? There's other suitors out there. You've got the Six of Wands. This is a lot of victory, success. A lot of you are in the spotlight in some way, whatever that means in your life. Getting attention, recognition at work, in the spotlight, in, you know, somehow also with the Empress. Beautiful outside and the inside, but also too, Spirit trying to tell you this person is involved with an Empress. This person needs attention or validation in some way. That's who you're dealing with. What's the Six of Wands? Yeah, King of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. This is somebody who gets a lot of attention also. With the King of Wands, pride, ego. This person kind of feels like, you know, they're a mover and a shaker. They take action. A lot of their action is based on passion and that kind of thing. But this is somebody who's very prideful and egotistical, can be, right? What's this King of Wands? They feel like they can kind of just come in and out whenever they want. They get a lot of attention. It's this King of Wands with the Nine of Wands. But I think their ego is going to be crushed by you. Nine of Wands. See how he's taken a seat? This is typically somebody who is defensive, guarded. They're protecting something. It is the wounded warrior. So this energy always gets up and perseveres, but they're exhausted. They're tired. They're a little bit annoyed here because I think this person is used to getting their way with people. And it feels like you have a big, you know, blow to their ego coming. That's just what it feels like. What's the outcome? We've got a Ten of Pentacles. Your money looks really good. What's this Ten of Pentacles? Some sort of lump sum payout, or you're really building for your future financially. What's this Ten of Pentacles about? And the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's a damn long-term relationship here, y'all. I'm telling ya. A lot of y'all already know this, but, you know, listen, tarot's advice. Everybody has free will. You can do what you want, but somebody's coming out like at you with malicious intent. There's a relationship here. But also, too, I feel like this person's going to try to like spend a lot of money on you or something like that, like connect with you with that Two of Cups. What does Capricorn need to know, please, about this Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups? What is this? And the Three of Cups. Yeah. So the Three of Cups, yeah, it's third-party influence. We get it. So there's something like that going on here. You got somebody coming in for you that's on a break from somebody, y'all. And maybe they've done this before. Maybe they haven't. Could be new. Just protect your energy. Be careful because somebody's going to take off. They're already planning to take off, to move away. You know, and with the Three of Cups, this is like dating. You go out, you have fun, you hook up. You know, it's something like that. Could even be, again, like some sort of situationship that you've had with somebody here in the past. Or if it's brand new, that's what their plan is. Why is this Five of Swords on this person's mind? What is this? Effery. And the Ace of Swords. Oh, they have clarity. They know exactly what their intentions are and what they're up to. And it's that kind of selfish energy. Like, I don't give a shit. With the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords, Aquarius. Why is this Ace of Swords here? And the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is like, it's the knight that is in pursuit, but he's just at a standstill. He's not really going backwards. He's not going forwards. It's just kind of stuck energy. Because it's like they're buying their time, y'all. This person could just reach out and then try to make plans with you, but just be cautious of this person. What will Capricorn think overall of this person? What will Capricorn think and how will they react to this person? Yeah, I'm not surprised. The Five of Pentacles. You're going to leave their ass out in the cold. See you later, MFers, with the Five of Pentacles. Not responding. Once you discover this, or if you already know this person and as they come in for you, you're going to know what they're up to. This is return to sender, not interested, right? Rejecting, blocking, abandoning this idea. Give me a card for this person towards Capricorn. Yeah, you guys know what's up. You're going to leave this person on red or just ghost them. Yeah, the Four of Swords. So the intention from this person is to create space, to withdraw at some point. Could be somebody that you're already in no contact with and they reach out. But if that's your story, just know this person's involved. And it looks like it's been a pretty long-term relationship. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you're going to release the attachment. You're going to detach from this person. And there you are at the bottom of the deck with the Devil. Or they do this to you. I think it's more your energy. But if you don't do it, they will eventually. This is like somebody that's coming in for a good time and then they leave. Because there's problems going on external to your connection. And this is just you simply detaching. You know something's toxic about this person and moving the F on with the Chariot, sign of Cancer, and quickly, right? All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for y'all for September. I love you guys hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon. Take care.